Okay. Hello, dear friends. Good afternoon. Such a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. I am sitting in my car, and the car is under the sunshine, so it's warm and cozy. You can feel it, right? And I have sit in the classroom the whole morning, and it's relatively cold. And I was wearing a dress, so no socks, so my leg was a little bit cold. I think if you are a girl, you are a lady, you know that feeling that you walk in an air-conditioned place, and it's warm outside, but the office building is so cold. And eventually, finally, you get into your warm car and warm up yourself. That feeling so good. I am enjoying this warmth. And at the same time, I will use some of my previous video footages to do a voiceover. I do not know which content I choose. Maybe my travel to Fresno in Central California, or maybe San Diego. It does not matter. Whatever footage we choose, it's mostly just randomly. I close my eyes and sitting in a library parking lot, and the shade, and it's just so comfortable, so very comfortable. Oh, I am half falling asleep, and just murmuring these clear, unclear thoughts, dream thoughts, unconscious thoughts, and it's a very, very relaxing feeling. I have no microphone, no nothing, and I think there is nothing better than the simple things. There is nothing than the simplest things. I think you can hear the wind, and you can hear from time to time some cars passing by noise and surrounding construction or work sound. All is good, and it is so real. And this is real. And just give myself the time to not to do anything, the liberty, the luxury of non-doing. This is a luxury. Okay, I am already half asleep. Let me tilt a little bit of the phone so that you can hear a little bit better. So I have some friends comment on the video. Some say, what is your dream country to go to, dream place to go to, etc. As we travel, the more and more, maybe I definitely comparing with travel influencers, the frequent flyers, the people who travel more, who travel for a living, travel for business. I am nothing, right? I do not travel a lot. And I like travel when when it is not traveling, when I do not need really buy a book to see the important places to see, the important things to do, the restaurants, the coffee shop, the tourist attraction, the historic monuments. I like when I travel for myself and just see how people live. People do not live in tourist attraction. It's just a little bit out of the ordinary gap, ordinary scope. I like to go to Target, Walmart, Costco, go to Safeway, go to Vons, go to the shops that I know I am comfortable with. Go to Whole Food, go to see some specialty shop. And I like to see the place where people can buy things. The big brand store, it's fun to see, but at least I cannot buy anything. There are people who can buy things, but it's not my life. And I can go through the aisle, spend half an hour and 1 hour debating in front of a yogurt, 5% fat, 2% fat, 0% fat, debating on it, the taste versus the price, the health benefit or health harm or anything. Yeah, I like to do these things in front of the soap, detergent, to see their packaging, to admire their arrangement. Love it, love it, love it. And so in that case, you go to see people, and in those ordinary places, you see people truly relaxed, not pretending, and you do see people happy or not. And because there is no pretension, right? And I just feel so comfortable, so connected, and so inspired. There are 2 shops that so very inspired me, or maybe 3. I am not making advertisement for these places, but adding the name of these places, you can have a debate, you can dislike it, but I did have a wonderful moment at these stores. There was one time we stopped in Central Valley, California Central Valley area, and we wanted to have a burger, so we stopped by the In-N-Out, maybe Turlock, maybe Atwater, maybe Ceres. Anyway, that area, the In-N-Out. And we decide do not go with drive-through because I feel drive-through just how do I explain it? drive-through is such a I do not like drive-through because slow down and relax is luxury, is $1 million luxury. It is paid by time and gained by time. It is paid by spirit and gained by spirit. It does not have to do with money and price, but it's over. The value is just many more times than drive-through. You get so much. So we stopped by In-N-Out Burger, and there was one family, father, mother, daughter, and a young boy. It was a beautiful family. And Central Valley, typical Central Valley family, I feel. And it's so, there is a loving but not pretentious loving. It's they do not have anything sweet, super sweet appearance, but the energy surrounding them is such a strong family. It's such a strong love aurora. And the little boy, the dad was strong and not too tall, normal size but very strong. And the mom, not too tall. It just, you feel this is such a strong family that they just do not have, like us, like me, do not have the resource to do any shenanigans. We do not have resource to do a divorce. We do not have resource to do to fall to another person. You get the idea, right? It's life is busy enough. Life has challenge enough that we deal with within ourselves, and it's fun every day. You get the idea. And the little boy is the little girl. I think it's 10 years something, or 11 years old, or something like it. And it's a copy of mom. And the boy is a copy of dad. So cute. Oh my goodness. And he was waiting for the burger, and he was excited, 10 years old something. I think it's like my 4th grade boy's age, and excited. He was jumping and waiting in front of the counter and asked, can I have more, can I have a cup, or can I have more one ketchup, or can I have onion grilled or raw? Anyway, just those normal questions. But there is the excitement because of food, and that's so beautiful, so beautiful. And both of us, our family, we say, this is so... It's such a beautiful sight. You get the idea, right? You get it. You see a family that is bonding together through a burger, through something, and it's so rich. It's so rich. It's so rich. You go to a big restaurant. No, I'm not saying anything wrong to go to a high-end restaurant, but there is something so solid. And that restaurant, with noise, with people talking loud about the order. What do you want to order? About getting the water and about choosing the seat. It just so energizing and so beautiful, that energy. Yeah, I feel so happy. And then we went to another shop, and we heard about that shop and always wanted to go. It's called Racing Cane, and finally we made to it. And when we enter, immediately the energy is so cool. You can feel there is something that's so cool. I'm not talking about food even. Yeah, the food I do not know. But anyway, there is something just so cool. And it was a baseball team just to finish the game and went there to have their dinner or have a snack, something. Everyone has chicken and fried chicken and drink. And then there are some other local high school students or college students or just finished 20-something young, beautiful young people coming in and have fun there. There is a wonderful energy, a bonding energy. And at the end of the day, at the end of the baseball team dinner, the baseball team left, and then there was an old guy came in with the same uniform, a purple uniform, and pick up the litter on the floor. There is almost no litter. It was quite clean, and push the chair and wipe the table. Oh, that's such a wonderful coach. The boys didn't do anything wrong. The boys didn't make it a mess. It just maybe young age finished and let's go. So they left with one or two forget to clean it up. But still, it's very clean. And the coach came back and particularly do a final check. Oh, it's so touching. It's so touching. And then I checked about what is a racing cane. Maybe that's a dog, something. And I have not yet finished checking about their story. It seems like two guys and went to college and handed in a college proposal, business proposal, and they both got B-. And I just finished there and I didn't see the rest. But it's just so encouraging. If you do not have A+ in your score, you can still make the most fun business. And you check the picture of the boss, of the founder of this place. It's just a cool people you feel. That's the place I like to go. I like to go to this place that is so ordinary. Who drive 100 miles, 200 miles to go to a fast food, right? But it is there that you see the spirit of that place, the bonding of the family, the team, the coach, the hard-working people, and beautiful, beautiful. And another thing I realized that as I drive now, I found there are more and more Starbucks drive-through. And just recently I heard that Starbucks boss came back to be the boss. And I really admire it, actually. I really very, very much admire. And I know there are people who do not like Starbucks because they are too big or something. Whatever reason, you may say your reason. What I find that time is change. You do not like Starbucks to become a drive-through, but there is a need. And that is about that is about capitalism. There is a need. There are people to fill in this need. And there are people to make the best of this need. So imagine if you drive 2, 3, 4 hours and you want to have a cup of coffee or you want to have something. Of course, you can go to have a gas station to get a coffee. But if you were addicting to a particular style of coffee, and just by this time they offer you, of course you will have it. And I think it fills in the niche. And so I do not have the habit of taking coffee out of my car, out of a drive-through, or even a local coffee shop. I just have coffee in the store. If I do not have time, I do not drink that coffee. I do not go to coffee shop. If I go to coffee shop, I will stay there, sit 10 minutes, 20 minutes, because I'm rich, I have time. If I am poor, I do not have that time. I do not go. I just accept that I'm poor. I cannot afford the time. If I can afford the time, I go. If I cannot afford the time, I do not go. So I was having my coffee, and Starbucks coffee is relatively hot, right? I wait for it to cool down, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, sitting there and just wandering around, and my mind wandering around. And you can use the restroom, clean hands, use a paper towel to clean up your spoon or something. I take a spoon all the time in my pocket so that I do not need to get a new spoon. Oh, sorry. So I was just very relaxed and see people drive through, and a lot of a pickup order. So right now, in any of these fast food or normal food, any of the food service, I think there is a particular counter for pickup. Chipotle has a big counter for pickup, and Starbucks has a counter for pickup. And people come in and pick up and then go away. Some came in to the store and get what their telephone ordered or online ordered and go away. And there was one guy just, and he came with a truck. And looks like, am I judging? I should be not judging, because the thing we use, the car we drive, the hour we go to coffee shop, it by itself is telling us that he must be a busy contractor or something. So he bought a breakfast with egg, with cereal, with some sauce or something. He stood on a tall table, one by one, take out the food and eat it nicely, elegantly, and finish the meal. And I feel this is so rich. He is so rich. I have a blind admiration for people who can slow down. You may say I am discriminate. You can say I am discriminate, but I do discriminate. That people who spend time to calm down, to sit down, to do one thing at a time, to treat oneself, is so rich. And he's doing a huge favor to himself. And he is rich. That's in my eyes. It could be a $5 breakfast. It could be a cup of coffee. It could be the simplest coffee. But people who spend their time to treat themselves, to slow down, are rich. Okay, I think I am getting hot. The car under the, even if it's in the shade, it's starting to get hot. I am so comfortable. My legs are starting to get warm up. You know it, right? When you wear skirts, and not because wear skirts, because you are in an air-conditioned or no sunshine place and stay for hours, and then you get, the coldness get into your bone, get into the liquid inside your bone, your nerve, and then tendon get into the nerve of your bone. And then with sunshine, with warmth from the car, you get warm up. Oh, I am so comfortable. So comfortable. That's about my story. Thank you very, very, very much. I love you. I really do. Do. You have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. And on top of that, you can have a rich day. I mean, I can have a rich day. And I am having a rich day. And we all of us, we all deserve to have a rich day. Bye-bye. I love you. I really do. Do. Bon tutu.